26.1 has been announced. We'd like to talk real quickly about a little bit of recovery strategy for this. The legs are going to be sore. It is a leg burner. So recovery is going to be really important for this. I think the number one message here is move. Same day, Friday night, after the workout, make sure you're moving, walk around, get loose. The next day, all weekend is about movement. We want to keep the lactic acid flowing through and get it out of there. So that's going to be the number one priority. I think that largely exists in the version of going for a walk. It doesn't mean doing more huge workouts, heavy workouts. Some of you are going to redo this. It becomes really, really important to go for a walk and stay loose, active recovery. And then we'll talk a little bit about the other two strategies here in a couple minutes. Dr. Michaela, what's next?
Another big piece is going to be hydration, drinking a lot of water before the workout. During the workout, you won't have any time to do that. So after the workout is going to be another big key to drink a lot of water. We want to make sure we're moving and feeling really well and we're hydrated because we're going to be burning a lot of calories in a very short time. Another big thing is going to be sleep. Not only the night before, but also the night after. That's going to help your body recover. It's going to help the muscles. It's going to help everything kind of rebuild itself and get ready for, if you're going to redo the workout, get ready for a Sunday or a Monday workout doing the same thing, or for the week ahead and going into 26.2 and 26.3.
Absolutely. Move, hydrate, sleep. Move, hydrate, sleep. So we're going for walks on the weekend. Later that night, Friday night into the weekend, I love the idea of just doing some very general floor work or general mobility work. Get down on the floor, roll around a little bit, stretch out. Any stretches are fair game, really. Especially for the legs, easy stretches, easy holds. The big question I think that will come up and we'll see a lot of is foam rolling. I'm honestly not a huge fan of foam rolling these super sore legs after this. This is gonna be a trauma fest on the lower legs here. And so more heavy duty foam roll to that isn't always ideal. I think the general walking around and moving is probably even better. Light massage on the legs. If you have sets of like cups at home, cupping the quads could be really, really beneficial here. If we are going to foam roll, I might suggest this version of it. Dr. Michaela is going to kind of show you here. And what she's going to do is she's going to foam roll kind of like from further away, moving up the leg, and then she's going to come off of it and do that again. That tends to help push waste products in the system towards where they drain at, lymphatic drainage points. So we want to probably focus more on foam roll, low to high kind of thing. And then the other thing I like on this is probably some versions of dead bug, because low backs might be really, really tight after this workout. So legs can be up. Just remember on your dead bug, you're breathing here, right? It's a big inhale. You're inflating that whole midsection. From there, you can work your heel drops. Knee angle stays the same. Or just dropping the heel, trying to keep this nice and solid the whole time. Ideally, that low back is making good contact with the floor. You could go to a version we call a max effort crunch to get your tight low back to loosen up. So from here, she's just gonna crunch up and hold. Okay, a lot of times when folks do this, we're having their legs supported like so on something, and it's just there to tire all this out, but it helps to loosen up the low back muscles if they get really, really tight. So I think that's best recovery strategies for you guys heading into this one. And aside from that, have fun, pace yourself.